backtracking problem. Design and analysis of algorithm. Christina Sharon here. Today we are going to see about backtracking problem to solve n-queen problem using Java. This is my program. This is a program in Java. So here I have declared a public class n-queen problem, and I have declared integer n equal to 4, and I have declared it as final. Then I have declared a class, declared a function void print solution, and I have to make a board like a chessboard. I have invoked integer board array in rows and columns inside print solution function, and I am using a for loop to iterate through each of the columns and rows using I and j, and checking the condition whether I is less than n and j is less than n. Then I am printing that board. It is similar for printing the board, print solution function is used. Now utility function is going to be introduced to check whether the queen can be placed on the board row column. If the function is called when queen are already placed in columns from 0 to column -1. So we need to check only left side for attacking the queens. Boolean is safe function is introduced to check whether the queen is safe or not. Here also I have invoked the board array, an integer row and integer column. Int I and j I have declared. I am iterating through columns using I equal to 0, I is less than column. I am checking whether board of row and I equal to 1, that is whether the queen is safe. If it is so, false will be returned for checking whether the upper diagonal is on the left side. Now I am going to check whether the lower diagonal is on the left side. For that I am using a for loop and assigning row I is equal to row, j is equal to column, and j is greater than or equal to 0, and I is less than n, I plus plus, j minus minus, simultaneously rows and columns. I am checking whether board of ij is equal to 1. If it is 1, I have to return false. If not, I will return true. The same holds true for the upper diagonal also. Now I am using a recursive utility function to solve the problem. Till now we have created the board. Next, check whether the queen is safe, and checking whether upper diagonal is on the left side and lower diagonal is on the left side. Now comes the solving function. Here Boolean solve n qtil function is introduced. The thing here is, if all the queens are placed, then true will be returned. Now here board array is invoked into the function. Then integer column is also declared here. If column is greater than or equal to n, true will be returned. Then I am iterating through each queen in the board. I am checking whether it is safe using isSafe function, board comma I comma call. Then if it is so, I am placing this queen in board I call, that is in that location I am placing the queen, so that location should become 1. 1 specifies the presence of the queen. Now I am checking whether if solve QUTL board comma column plus 1 is true. If it is true, true will be written. If placing queen in board doesn't lead to a solution, then I have to remove the queen from the board. Using board of I is equal to 0. This is how backtracking works here. If not, 0 will be assigned. If the queen cannot be placed in the row, then it will return false. Solve NQETL function is used to solve the problem. It returns false if queen cannot be placed, otherwise prints the placement of queens in the form of ones. 1 specifies the presence of the queen, 0 specifies the absence of the queen. There may be more than one solution because this is dynamic approach, and this function prints one of the feasible solutions. So here in Boolean solve NQ, this is the constructor here. Here I am printing the board values, everything I am assigning it as 0. Now I am checking whether board column 0 is false. If it is false, solution does not exist. If it is not, true will be printed. Now here public static void main n queen problem, queen is equal to new n queen problem. The object is created for the board. Now using that object, queen dot solve NQ function is being called here. Now I have printed the function. This is the program. Wherever there is a queen, 1 is being specified. Wherever there is no queen, 0 is printed. And using save function, the column and the ith row is checked. When it is safe, 1 is printed. When not, 0 is printed. This problem is solved using backtracking method. Thank you for watching.